All right, this is Uncle Mark in the mothership with a 3-string cigar box guitar that is a fretless. No frets. But I do have fret markers. So I do know kind of where I want to go, okay? So this is the fretless version of Bad Company's song Bad Company. This is going in conjunction with my Bad Company lesson for fretted. So really, please look at that first and you'll have a really good understanding. You only need to look at a few minutes of that and this will all come into play. But so the song is in A, and I'll just do a little bit of it and show you how I do it fretless. Okay? Company is always on the run. Destiny in the rising sun. I was born a 6-gun in my hand. Behind the gun, I made a final stand. That's why they call me Bad Company, and I won't deny it. Bad Company till the day I die. All right, easy squeezy. So we all know that G, G, D, G means that this chord, open, is a G. Awesome. So then at this fret marker, right here, is G sharp, A, important chord right there. There's a dot, it's hard to see. So A, there's a dot, B flat, B, C, you're going to use the C, C sharp, D, you're going to use the D, D sharp, E, trust me, you're going to use this E right here, and F. And those are the only kind of chords you're going to need in this. The song goes A, C, D. So A, C, D, C, D, like so. And you're going to play, you're going to strum the whole thing. And I tend to like to be a little bit of ahead. You can see right here, and you can see through. I like to be a little bit this way, a little bit towards the bridge when I play. So that dot right there, to me, playing with a circular device like a slide is a little bit shallow, a little bit flat. I need to be a little bit higher, and that's just me and my ear. So you've got to tend to figure out, see where it's at, and I think it's the way a circle goes on a flat plane. It's just one of these weird things. But I tend to like to be a little bit sharp rather than a little bit flat. If you err on the side of sharp, you'll be better off than erring on the side of flat. I tend to think that way. So always think towards the pickup or towards the bridge. So it's A, C, D, C. And I tend to do this little thing where I go down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, 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 down, up, up. And I just find my little path in here. It sounds to me better than playing just strumming. I'm strumming right now. So watch what I do instead. Kind of wakes up the chord a little bit to give it a little pattern. And like I said, I go down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, Or sometimes I'm down, up, 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 and you know, I just fool around in here. This is one of those, your path is not going to be my path, and everyone's path is going to be a little different, but there's only so many combinations. Just find what you like and live with that and stay with it. And, you know, you may in the future decide you like a different rhythm pattern. It's just a pattern, okay? So find that pattern that you like. I think it's better than strumming. You can see how I'm doing it now. And that's pretty much my pattern. Okay, so it has a little chorus thing where bad company, and it's an F and a G. And of course, you know, on a fretted instrument, we would just make this inversion, and we would make that G inversion, and we would come up to our D. But on a fretless, we have to play the F up here, okay? So there's my two dots. The F is going to be here, right there on that one. So it's above the E, so it's right there. So you're going to play that F, and then you're going to drop to the G open, and then come back up to the D. So you're going to be up here, bad, bad company, to the day I die. F. So I just see that dot, and I just come one space above it, right there. So I see the dot, and I come one marker above that dot, or two below the double dots, somewhere in there. And I kind of feel it, you know? And I like to come back down to the G, down to the G, up to the D. So I'll start about here, hit it, okay? And let the natural sustain of the amp and the distortion bring the chord up. So I'll show you how I do that. So it's, that's why they call me F. Bad company, and I won't deny it. Bad company to the day I die. And of course, I'm giving it a wiggle, and you know, basically that's a vibrato, but that's a fancy word to say wiggle. You know, us guitarists, yeah, we use vibrato, man, but all we're doing is wiggling. So just remember, it's just a wiggle, okay? And I've got my thumb here, and I'm just wiggling like this. So it's something to practice while you're watching, you know, the baseball or something. You can just practice sitting on here, right? It's good to practice and slowly add weight. And you gotta have your amp turned up to enough volume where you can hear all these subtle nuances. Especially with tube amps. This is a Fender Champ build. And you can hear all the little harmonics in each of the strings. Each string tends to have all these different flavors and colors, and I really like that. So the solo, if you notice on my first lesson for the fretted instrument, I tend to just stay on the D. I go up to the E. Then I go to the F, E, D, C, C, D, E, F, E. And I tend to slide around. I like the sliding. We've talked about this before, where you can hear subtle movements. right. I think you've got it. I think you can totally do this. It's a good beginner song, especially to learn how to sing. Singing's important, and also little picking around stuff is important. It's Uncle Mark in the mothership, 3-string cigar box guitar, and with my slide, my fretless. Yeah, happy with my fretless. I really like it. Thanks, Rob. And so I do have a donation link down below. It is a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. It's kind of like a begging bowl. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's donated. Thank you so much for all the sharing on social media. Thanks for all the things you do for me, spreading the word, subscribing to the YouTube channel. All this stuff is huge, and it's just so wonderful. And I thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.